YouTube, man. Resolve here. Got a brand new video. I want to talk about a couple of things, man. Express my opinions on a couple topics when it comes to video gaming and the business behind it. So I never knew how much video games meant to people until I started working at GameStop. And also, E3. Man, just the reactions alone from how people take in what they see on these big screens at E3. When they displayed Final Fantasy VII, there were literally people in the audience crying, shedding tears of joy off of a video game. And I don't care how long I play video games. I've been playing them ever since I was a little kid. I will never understand how a game could reach that emotional point in my head to where I'm shedding tears for a video game. And obviously that's what played a part in this community when it came to Joe Montana football. Working at GameStop, if you guys are not familiar with the game Little Big Planet, the most recent one was Little Big Planet 3, and I believe they came up with a special edition, and it came in a box with the actual physical copy of the game, and it had a plushie toy. It looks like a small Beanie Baby. There was one kid who he pre-ordered it, and I can't remember what happened exactly, but for some reason the plushie just wasn't in there. This little kid dropped to the floor, lost all morals, lost all bone structure in his body. He just threw the craziest temper tantrum I've ever seen in my life. And the parent is just furious. Why doesn't he have this plushie? And I'm thinking, like, how can a plushie mean that much to you? Like, I'm telling you, like, and it's definitely funny to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very big video game collector. I love video games. I played my PlayStation 4, my Xbox One, all the way back to my original Nintendo. I even got some Atari games sitting in there. I just need the actual system to play them. The nostalgia, everything, the memories. Trust me, man. I get just as excited at E3, but some of the emotions, like people let these games, this virtual reality, it's like it becomes a part of their own reality or something like that. And these games become so big and so attached to them that it's almost like life itself to them. So when you got a game like Joe Montana, and he was egging us along, he was, throwing curveballs, we sitting here taking it all in. And for somebody who knows business for the most part, we know how video games work, man. They can say whatever. They do it not even with video games. When you see a Burger King commercial, you see that fine ass girl sitting there biting into that burger. You're like, oh my God. And then you see the burger, they show the burger, it looks so perfect. The meat is perfectly round, the bun, everything looks perfect. And then what happens when you get that burger? That motherfucker be flat. The lettuce, the shit be dripping. The ketchup will be dripping off the side. The lettuce be soggy than a motherfucker. It's business, man. That's what it is. Just recently, I went to work yesterday. They just canceled the Batmobile edition of Batman. Now, that's a highly anticipated game for this year. And there are some very big Batman fans out there. And they bought or pre-ordered the Batmobile edition, which sold out very quick, along with the limited edition. The Batmobile edition was, I believe, it was like $250. Came with the game and a Batmobile. I don't even remember the last time I saw a Batmobile toy. that actually came out. But, you know, the fans are definitely excited. And just yesterday, Warner Brothers sent out an email to us saying, we're sorry, but we're not going to release this Batmobile because this is what they said. They felt that the product wasn't high enough quality to release. So they believe that why release it if it's not going to look great? Why release it? We're just going to cancel it and we're just going to give you some skins for the game. Can you imagine how angry? We had to call these people up. I didn't. My manager did. Some people took it cool, you know. But some people were angry. And then so they said, you know, some people wanted like the limited edition. But that's sold out, so you can't get that. So you pretty much stuck. It's business. That's just how things work, especially with these video games, man. At E3, man, they gonna show you the highest quality. You remember Watch Dogs? They gonna show you all the good stuff. So, man, pay attention. Pay attention to what you see, man, because it's a lot. What Heartache made a video. Believe half of what you see at E3. It's business. It is just business. It's cool to get all hype, you know what I'm saying? I'm in hype for a lot of E3 games. Believe me. But yo, be careful. Do not let yourself fall into this trap of, oh, this game is going to be like this. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like that. No. Sometimes it's not even like that. And there's companies who are consistent with being pretty bad or showing you these great aspects of the game. And then when it comes out, it's something totally different or something that you didn't think was even going to be like that. So, yes, with Joe Montana, you know, like I said, they strung us along. Strung a lot of people along. But to get hype off a few things, like the little like, half of that stuff was our fault. We let ourselves fall into that, man. We should have just waited until we saw some actual gameplay. Saw something. There was too much stuff going on. Even with Twitter. We should have just waited. But a lot of people decided to fall in that trap. But now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Because that's just how the ball rolls when it comes to video gaming. And it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen again and again and again. That is just how the video game business works. So at this point forward, man, I just say that we just need to move forward from this. There ain't nothing we could do. There's nothing. We can't do not a damn thing. Everybody, I understand you mad. Everybody understands you frustrated. Trust me. Damon Grove had it coming to him. They went in on this dude. Probably still going in. And ain't no telling what type of direct. We saw what was on Twitter. Ain't no telling what we saw in the direct messages to this dude. NYK was talking about dudes was talking about killing dude. I'm like, what? You mean this whole situation changed people's demeanors? Their personalities? Like, man, when it comes to video games, people become animals. I don't know if you guys know about amiibos, but people have those little Nintendo collector items now because Nintendo really doesn't want to release a lot of them. But that's like their cash cow now. They make millions off of that. They're sending out apologies too, but it's just business. You got people standing outside of Target, Walmart, 3 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning, 6 hours before they open. I'm sorry. 4 or 5 hours before they open just to get a little toy, $12.99. Half of them want to go resell it anyway on eBay. And other people are mad like, yo, Nintendo, you're not releasing enough. It's business. This is what they do. And then they'll put out a little small apology and then do it again the next year. This is not the first time stuff like this has happened. So everybody's shocked, everybody's surprised. Take it from me, man. Even at GameStop, we got Microsoft representatives. And I put out on Twitter a couple days, he was telling me a couple things. He was saying something about Joe Montana possibly being on Xbox One and possibly being able to have the NFL teams because there might have been some type of loophole if they stayed just exclusive to one console. But I said that wasn't 100. He didn't know. He was like, yo, I work directly for these dudes. They don't tell me shit. He's like, yeah, we know a few things. We take a couple classes. They teach us how this works, that works. But there's a lot of secrecy. As you guys saw, there's a lot of secrecy. Dude from Microsoft didn't even know shit. I'm asking him, yo, is this Joe Montana, blah, blah, blah? Is this going to be in this Xbox? You know, are we going to be playing this by this date? Or, he was like, man, yeah, I heard rumors and heard about a couple, things in development, but I don't really know nothing. And that's one of the biggest problems in the YouTube community. A lot of people act like they do know something. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing. Dude, Microsoft reps don't even know shit. How is a common YouTuber, how do motherfuckers that just on Twitter just know shit? You don't know shit. There's other people that might have direct, lines that certain people can talk to certain people, but man, they can't tell you everything. You're not people that's just talking crazy on Twitter thinking they know everything. Nah, chill with that shit. Stop telling people shit. Stop talking like you know shit. We ain't nothing but, and I'm going to use the term that everybody uses, at the end of the day, we ain't nothing but critics. That's it. Glorified critics. And believe me, I have fun doing it, man. I love talking to people, listening to people's opinion and shit. But I'm not finna step on no type of pedestal like I know nothing. Because if you're not working up at Ubisoft or EA or something, man, you don't know shit. We gonna be sitting our asses right on this couch next E3, talking on Twitter like we know this shit. But it's just business. Remember that shit. Resolve. I'm out this time.